Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Pointless Web Browsing. I'm your host, Grave Knives, and this is episode 36. And this actually didn't dawn onto me until I just made this up. I was like, let's make an episode tonight for Pointless Web Browsing. It's been a couple weeks. I did a few pogs and 4 4s, and then I kind of slipped off on the Pointless Web Browsing. But here's the thing about today. Today's episode is my birthday episode. It's my birthday today. Woo wee, right? And anyways, the only thing is today I turned 35, and I got to thinking about it. I was like, shit, if I would have just held off on episode 35 for a little bit, I could have made episode 35 my birthday episode. It would have just went together so much more nicely. But my bad. I dropped the ball on that one. Damn it. So we're here with episode 36 on my 35th birthday. So why not? Let's check it out and let's see what the internet has to give me on my birthday. What do I got? What do I got? Let's see what they got. And here we go with our first site, paranormalencyclopedia.com. That's right. I don't have, well, it's not that I don't have a absolutely pointless site to put up first. It's just I didn't feel like doing it tonight. Tonight we're starting off with paranormalencyclopedia.com. Welcome to paranormalencyclopedia.com, a free website dedicated to providing an accurate and unbiased information about the world of the paranormal. Browse by alphabetical index, that's above, or by category below. So what do we got for category? Paranormal videos. Ooh, we got paranormal videos. That's first thing I locked onto. Nice. We might just have to check that out. Introduction to the paranormal. If you don't know what the paranormal is, I don't know. Go to another video and figure it out because I'm not explaining it. It's anything that's extra normal. It's not normal. It's extra normal. Aliens and UFOs, apparitions, cryptozoology, divination, paranormal places. Now that does sound interesting. And parapsychology, ESP, and psychic ability, including clairvoyance and telepathy, etc. Mysterious locations such as vile vortices. Vile vortices? Am I saying that right? Vortices? The Bermuda, e.g., the Bermuda Triangle and lost civilizations, Atlantis, Lemuria. Oh my! Where do we start with? I want to check out the videos. We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna hold that up for later. I'm gonna get that going so we can go check that out. But I want to check out paranormal places. And is that it? Okay, so paranormal is like the paranormal places is it's a short list. We got Bermuda Triangle, Devil's Sea, Dragon's Triangle. I know that one too. We all should know the Bermuda Triangle, but then there's Dragon's Triangle, and I don't think I know the South Atlantic Anomaly. Vile vortices, points on the planetary grid that are said to be the location of high paranormal activity. Okay. Other mysterious places, Bennington Triangle. The what? Bridgewater Triangle, Lost Civilizations, Atlantis, and Lemuria. Related categories, hauntings. Oh, okay, so they're like, because I was going to say paranormal places, there's a lot more places than like these 7 places. But they all kind of, I don't know what the South Atlantic Anomaly is. The vile vortices are areas on the Earth where unearthly occurrences are frequent. The South Atlantic Anomaly, SAA, is one of the vile vortices. However, unlike the instrument malfunctions and disappearances of aircraft and seacraft reported in the Bermuda Triangle and the Devil's Sea, the SAA is famous for malfunctions generated in spacecraft and the mysterious physical phenomena reported by astronauts. Well, I'm gonna say this right now. I've never heard of the fucking South Atlantic anomaly, so I've encircling the Earth like a large lightsaber, like a large lifesaver. The Van Allen belt is a two-banded radiation field that forms the Earth's magnetic field. The Van Allen belt traps radioactive particles that originate from solar flares and shields the Earth from the strong solar winds that emit from our sun. The band closest to the Earth traps protons, and the band furthest from the Earth traps electrons. The proton belt is 1,200 to 1,300 kilometers. That's 750 to 800 miles high, except for one spot over the South Atlantic anomaly off off the lower coast of Brazil. It dips as close as 200 kilometers, or about 124 miles, from the Earth's surface. The figure above shows the radiation density of the Van Allen belt over the SAA, red being the most intense. I'm going to enlarge that so perhaps we can see a little better. Yeah, yeah, it's funny. I mean, they're saying that it's pretty much it's the same thing except it affects spacecraft, which is weird. I don't see the huge difference in that, but you would still think you would hear about that. I don't know. Our spacecraft generally fly below the proton belt, but over the SAA. The proximity of Earth puts our satellites, the ISS, that's the International Space Station, and even the space shuttles in the path of the intense radiation generated by the trapped protons of the inner Van Allen belt. As spacecraft pass over the South Atlantic anomaly, instruments often malfunction or lock up entirely. All right, so this is okay. So I'm not gonna keep going and keep going. If you want to check it out and read more about the South Atlantic anomaly, please go do so. But as for me, I'm going to kind of back out of this, and it sounds neat, and I'm going to check into it more because I've never really heard it, and this thing has already taught me something. First Sight has actually taught me something. Be careful here. This is supposed to be pointless web browsing, Grave Knives. No, this is kind of neat though. I'm definitely enjoying this. So what else do we got? What is the Bennington Triangle? Vial Vortice, UFO abduction, Bigfoot, or unsolved murder. The Appalachian Mountain Club calls it Triangle of Doom, but while the happenings in the Bennington Triangle remain a series of unsolved mysteries, can they be classified as paranormal phenomena? Well, okay. Nestled between the Taconics and the Green Mountains. Its rich history, scenic beauty make Bennington a favorite spot for hunters, hikers, and historians. Where the fuck is Bennington? It may be something simple to you, and you may be going, dude, it's in this state. But guess who doesn't know? This guy. So why are they not saying the damn state? Or am I missing it? Because I'm glancing around everywhere trying to look for it. Anyways, so one of the earliest one of the earliest charted towns in colonial America. Okay, northeastern. Bennington is also a site of Vermont. See, if I just would have kept reading, it was right there. Vermont's first church, uh, aptly named the Old First Church. Very creative. Its cemetery, the final resting place of the poet Robert Frost. Bennington is also a place where Ethan Allen formed the Green Mountain Boys, a group of 300 woodsmen that were instrumental in helping the American colonies win the American Revolutionary War. Okay, lasted for 5 years. I'm sorry. Yet the real mountain mystery. I'm not really looking to sit here and read for another 5-10 minutes about the band. So Bennington Triangle is apparently in Vermont. I've never heard of that one before. The Bridgewater Triangle is in Massachusetts. Oh shit, bitch! That's right. I can say Massachusetts if I want, or I can say Massachusetts. I don't give a fuck. Sorry, that was about somebody who actually bitched in the Massachusetts Dumb Laws episode about like how I pronounce Massachusetts. So whatever. Anyways, Bridgewater Triangle. These are all things I'm going to be looking up later on after I get out of here. And anyways, no, I'm not trying to be mean about it, but you came at me really negatively. So it's my video. I did this for fun. I'll say what I want and do what I want and talk how I want. Anyways, because damn it, I mispronounce the hell out of shit all the time, and it's my, I reserve that right to do so always. Anyway, so this is Bridgewater Triangle, the Bennington Triangle. These are things I'm going to be looking into just because I'm kind of curious why I've never heard of these triangles before. And this one actually showed me, I noticed right there, there's a diagram. Oh, this one doesn't enlarge. How convenient. Anyways, so, but yeah, I guess, so this is the area. I mean, is this exactly to this point, or are they just like making a triangle for the fuck of it? Who knows? So let's go ahead and let's get over to the to the videos. What is this? Really? What the hell is this? Let me check some volume settings real quick because damn. Okay, so I don't know how loud this is going to be. Hopefully this isn't super loud. I don't know if anything's even going to happen. We got paranormal videos, and I've got a little side selection here. Apparitions, ghosts, orbs, cryptozoology, Bigfoot, 1967 as far back. Bigfoot and even as most recent as 2007, which is still about 12 years ago. Physics. Let's see. Sylvia Brown, Uri Geller. Okay, so these are people. So, okay, let's go ahead. Let's try some ghosts. Oklahoma, 2002.
If you don't believe in ghosts, we'll show you something that could change your mind. This is what a woman saw while working at an Oklahoma car impound lot earlier this month. It was all caught on a surveillance tape. You can see the figure circling around. Now, the woman told another worker to go out and check it out.
Back said there wasn't nobody back there. The wind was still that night. Our alarm was on, so nobody jumped the fence back there.
3 vehicles on the lot that night were involved in fatal accidents. A paranormal investigator says it's possible the mysterious figure could have been one of those spirits searching for its car. We'll let you draw your own conclusion.
All right, real quick. I'm sure you're on board with me that was not a ghost wandering around that parking lot. And by the way, why can't you take your phone off the hook or something? Are you that busy? I mean, that you can't, like, conduct a 30-second interview without your phone ringing in the background? That's awesome. That was terrible. I don't even know what the hell that was. Well, I mean, I like how easy. I mean, I don't even like orbs. Because, yeah, most of the time, these orbs are just, like, either reflections of light, they are particles of dust, or they're freaking bugs or something, and it's just goofy. Like, ooh, there's an orb. You know what? I've seen so many, like, oh, it's just, you know what I'm talking about. Like, the orbs are really, they're not sturdy enough to stand on their own. Not saying that they're not real. It's just they are not strong enough to make their own story. I mean, unless you like see like an actual physical orb that's like it manifests and it holds in place to where you could actually be like, oh my gosh. But nowadays, if that shit happened and you came across that on a video of it, ain't no one gonna believe it. You're gonna be like, it's CG'd up, and rightfully so. We've gotten so good with that shit. What else do we got here? A Yeti on Fox News. I don't even want to. Aliens. Let's go with the Alien Autopsy. 2008. There's the 1995 one Footage allegedly taken by the U.S. military shortly after the 1947 Roswell incident. We've all seen that. This clip was originally posted by Ace Brian Sevenox at youtube.com. Was offered no details about it. Doesn't seem to be any volume. Wow, this is pretty weird. I mean, it. This is a 9-minute video, too, by the way. We will not be viewing this whole video. But I don't know what this is. This is kind of weird. It's kind of creepy. But where's my pause button? Okay, there it is. Didn't even. It was right in front of me. Anyways, so this is a pretty neat site. We found a pretty damn cool site. ParanormalEncyclopedia.com, everyone. Go check it out. I mean, there's a lot more than what I showed you. There's a whole alphabet of shit up here to go check out and go through. And I mean, I could keep going on and on about it, but I even as fun as cool as it is, and I want to check it out. I'm not gonna make a 40-minute episode about it. So, but you know, it definitely has some really cool topics, some good, cool subjects, and has a handful of neat little videos that play right up. And wow, okay, there's a lot more to this than I thought. This Sylvia Brown on Larry King Live.
Are you willing to take his test?
Yeah, I would have.
Whoa. Let's go ahead and we'll just take that down before anybody's like, oh, copyright. It's under 12 seconds, bitch. Don't even try. Anyway, so I guess that being said, this is a pretty cool website. I think you should go check it out, especially if you're into the paranormal or anything like that. Also, if you are, since we're on the topic of, go check out Surreal Talk. Surreal Talk, type it in for onto YouTube. They have a podcast. They're a fucking great show. You can find them on Facebook. Personally, I enjoy the group. That's where I hang out. I have a lot of fun there. Anyways, this definitely cool to check out. I recommend it. As for me, I think it's time that we move on to the next site. Alright, so on to our next site. And what this is a height comparison. It actually came out of it came from Weird Games. It was something I was looking up. I came across when I was looking up games, flash games, for POG 404. Now, when I came across it though, and I checked it out, and I was gonna post it, but when I got to playing it, I was like, this isn't really a game, and it's not a game, but it's a pointless website. It's a pointless site to go to, and I figured I would go ahead and show it just because. I mean, the top ones were kind of weird, so why not? And go ahead and go through all of them together, because I only checked out the first few, what was there right at the beginning, in the A's. But anyways, yeah, what it does is it takes your height, you enter your height, and it compares you to how much taller you were or you are to certain figures throughout history. So, anyways, let us begin. I'm about 5 foot. I'm gonna say 8. I don't know. Can't remember if it was when if I had my boots on or not. Oh, you know what? Right here we got a metric system too. If you use meters, me, I use imperial. So I believe it's imperial. So, anyways, let's see my height comparison to Abraham Lincoln, because he was the tallest U.S. president. He was 6'4". So yeah, like I could stand eye to eye with his neck. So, or eye to neck with him. So, let's see, our next one, this is what I mean. Adolf Hitler, and apparently me and Adolf Hitler were about the same height. So all of us who are 5'8", yay, right? That's a fun fact to know. Al Pacino's actually shorter than me, and that's I don't know. That neither makes me happy nor sad, but it doesn't make me sad, so I guess that's plus. Al Roker. Surprisingly, Al Roker is the same height as me. By this point, by the way, I don't know what any of these are going to be. I knew Abraham and Adolf, so all these are new to me. But Al Roker is surprisingly me. You know what? Al Roker is the same height as Adolf Hitler. Did you know that? Anyways, holy shit, Alan Simpson. Who the hell's a U.S. senator? This dude is giant. Like 6'7". Holy hell! What? Now, who knows from what point in history or a public figure that where they came from? Because obviously Al Roker, he's still around. So, but Alan Simpson, I don't know. I don't know who Alan Ladd is, but Alan Ladd is much shorter than me. Albert Brooks, Alexander Paul, Alfred Hitchcock was definitely shorter than me, and he was always portrayed as a shorter gentleman too. Let's see. Allison Palmer. I don't know who this is. Bass player. Bass player in rock band. Betty. I don't even know what that is. Andre the Giant. Yeah, 7'4". Which, yeah, a lot of times his height got exaggerated with the wrestling community, but he was 7'4", and he was an actor slash wrestler. And let's see, Ann Miller, Anna Nicole Smith. Holy shit, Anna Nicole Smith is taller than me. She makes me look kind of short. Yeah, a few inches taller than me, not bad. I would not have expected that. Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he's 6'2". Get to the chopper, but duck. Anyways, Ashley Judd. Wait, is just a little bit shorter than me. Audrey Hepburn is still just a little bit shorter than me. Babe Ruth was really 6'2". I don't know. Is it just me? But like I always felt like Babe Ruth was portrayed. Oh, shame on me for not knowing his height for any of you baseball fans out there. But I always felt like Babe Ruth was portrayed as a much shorter individual, shorter and stockier. Power. I didn't realize he was 6'2". Holy crap! He's actually a fairly tall dude. B. Arthur. Yeah. 5'9". Me and B. Arthur were not too far apart. B. Arthur was cool. I grew up watching Golden Girls. I mean, that's what my grandma watched when she watched me when I was a little kid. So a lot of us watch it. It's a good fucking show. Don't even try to fake. And Betty White, they're great. They're awesome. Anyways, Ben Stiller, Ben Affleck. Really? Ben Affleck 6'2"? Like I could see him like 5'11". But I didn't expect 6'2". Wow, that's kind of Ben Stiller definitely. Damn it, I'm the same man. I am just doing terrible here. Like I'm not a big Ben Stiller fan personally. He doesn't make me laugh that much, and I don't know. So far, I'm the same height as Adolf Hitler and Ben Stiller, so this is kind of sucking. So. Ben Franklin. Even Ben Franklin's taller than me. What the shit? Betty Ford. At least she's shorter than me. Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. What? What? Is this accurate? Is Bill Clinton really 6'2"? What? Bill Cosby. Please, God. Okay, thankfully. I was just gonna say that'd be the top one. I'd probably quit out if I was the same height as him. I mean, shit. I don't know. I just don't like that many comparisons to so many wonderful people that I admire so much in history. Brad Pitt, 5'11". See, that's more. That's pretty. I don't know. Like not Cosby, but Clinton. That just kills me. That like. He's 6'2". That shocks me. Who better watch how I say that? Not inviting anything. I don't know anything. But anyways, no, I'm really shocked that he's 6'2". That's kind of surprising to know. Let's see, man. There is a lot of people. Charles Bronson, Charles Dunning. There is just so many. I know I seen. Where'd she at? Christina Reese. Thank God, someone shorter than me. I was betting on that one. No, Cher. Let's see. Cher's got to be tall. Really, Cher is not taller than me. Cher is always like seemed to be portrayed as a very. See, that's what I mean by the angle of your camera. I've talked about this, not on here before, but to so many friends, and we all realize this. Damn, I mean, like Sylvester Stallone is apparently a really short dude, and yet they always have him portrayed as this giant tall guy. And I mean, like any scene he's had to do with Arnold Schwarzenegger, I imagine he's had to stand on a box, and it's probably not too far off from the truth, if not dead on accurate. But just Cher is only 5'4". I'm surprised. I always thought she was a lot taller than that. I don't know. I'm not going. Drew Carey. I seen Drew Carey. Drew Carey is taller than me. Let's see. Elizabeth Taylor, shorter than me. Ha! Liz Taylor, shorter than me. Ha! Sorry, that's a joke that maybe somebody will get. No, this is pretty neat. There's a lot of people in here. You know what? Is Jack Nicholson in here? That's the last one I want to know. Just Jack Nicholson in here. Jackie Chan is in here, but Jack Nicholson is not in here. Jackie Chan is apparently taller than me. I haven't found like really one like awesome person that's the same height as me. Oh yeah, I know Al Roker, but that guy's the same height as Adolf Hitler. So yeah. Mike Myers has me beat. Son of a bitch. Damn it. Michael J. Fox. Yeah. But then, I'm dominating over Michael J. Fox. Yeah. I'm an asshole. Anyway, so that's the height comparison game. Of course, I left a link, or I showed you the link and the address to go to. If you want to check it out. Ooh, is that Mel Gibson? God, you know what? I don't. Gosh. It's 5'10", thank goodness. I'm just saying, I don't like to have that much compare. You're the same height as all these horrible people in history. Anyways, so I hope you enjoyed that one, and let's find another site because we've gone way too long with this one. Next site. All right, here. So we have Topher's Breakfast Cereal Character Guide. It's got to get pointless at some point, right? Well, that last one was pretty pointless too. That weird height thing. Anyways, this guide was created as a fun educational reference for all your favorite cereal box characters from the early 1900s to the present. It is full of great images and information of over 1,001 cereal characters, no sugar added. Just select a box top to begin. Enjoy. Bullshit on that no sugar added, but whatever. I'm sure there's plenty of sugar added things here. Let's see. General Mills. We'll start at the top and work our way down. Is there anything more here? The Great American Cereal Book. The fucking Great American Cereal Book is a full color 368 page hardcover tome of breakfast cereal. Tome. I'm not familiar with the term tome. Okay, so 350 beautiful images of cereal boxes, advertisements, and premiums from 1863 to 2010 are gloriously presented, along with historical information complete with dates, ingredients, slogans, spokes characters, and interesting facts on almost 400 cereals with references to hundreds more. Cereal link. Here is a quick access button to our popular characters guide. Feel free to download this quick loading button to create a direct link. No thank you. But I'm going to go check out the General Mills part now. To prevent faster loading, our General Mills cereal guide is divided into multiple pages. You will find a link to the second page at the bottom of this page. Thank you and enjoy. Note, on January 31st, 1997, General Mills purchased and the branded ready-to-eat cereal business from Ralston. This included the Core, Chex, and Cookie Crisp brands, along with trademark and technology rights for these branded products. You will find information about these cereals and characters in the Ralston pages. General Mills has a marketing agreement with Nestle. You'll find these cereals and characters like Nesquik Rabbit and in the Nestle and Nabisco page. So the Trix Rabbit. Holy shit, look at that Trix Rabbit. I can't blow that picture up. That Trix Rabbit. I mean, this one looks old over here on the left, but that one on the right, that looks like a sock puppet. That was probably from like a few years ago. The Trix was originally launched in 1954, becoming the first fruit flavored cereal on the market. First appearing. Hold on. Okay, certain cereals seem to have a really lengthy story behind them, and some are just like Doctor Hip. Let's check out. We all know what Trix is. Trix was. I enjoyed Trix a lot more back in the '90s than I do nowadays. So I'm not a big cereal eater personally, but we know what Trix is. So let's see. Doctor Hypnosis. That does not sound like something. Wait. Dr. Hypnosis appeared in TV ads. We believe his job was to help the Trix Rabbit overcome his strong desire for Trix cereal. Okay, so the Stick Figure Boy, General Mills Trix, the Stick Figure Boy character predated the popular Trix Rabbit. Ah, well, there's something I didn't know. Trix Boys. The Trix Boys 1960 appeared the same year as the Trix Rabbit. One boy is juggling Trix cereal while riding a unicycle. The other boy appears to be catching Trix in a large bowl. They are doing tricks. Get it? Ha ha ha. Mickey Mouse? What? Mickey Mouse was on the Trix fucking. Although that, I don't know, those Trix. I can't blow up the picture, unfortunately, but. Well, actually, I probably could. Hold on. Let me see if I can kind of take this to a bigger level here. Here we go. Yeah, Mickey Mouse. You can probably see that a little bit better now. But, yeah, Mickey Mouse promoted Disneyland's Adventureland on early boxes of Trix, the sugar cereal with fruit flavor. That's kind of neat. Okay. LC Leprechaun. Lucky Charms Leprechaun. Really? That's his name? Lucky was born in 1964. This is another lengthy one. Waldo the Wizard. General Mills Lucky Charms. Okay, so General Mills attempted to replace LC Leprechaun in the mid 1970s. Waldo the Wizard, a man in green wizard's cap and gown and black sneakers on his feet, appeared on boxes in 1975. I'm not even going to try it. It's something delicious. Waldo was created by Alan Snedeker and designed by Phil Mendez. It was a test to find a replacement for the Leprechaun. Officially, Waldo proved to be less popular than Lucky and magically disappeared from boxes 1 year later. Count Chocula, I want to eat your cereal. Count Chocula is a vampire. Okay, then there's Boo Berry, different versions of Boo Berry. 1973 Boo Berry. This is kind of neat. This is a neat page. This is just through the post cereals. There's so many more that we're not going to get through. But Frankenberry, and then the new Frankenberry. Now see this one. I feel like that was probably around in like Rocky and Bullwinkle time era. That's what the animation looks like to me. So let's see, Frankenberry 1971 to present. So that was the 1971, I guess. Is a non-threatening Frankenstein monster. You can find out more about Frankenberry at the Frankenberry homepage. There's a freaking Frankenberry homepage. Fruit Bite. Really? Really? Hold on. Okay, now you know what? Yummy Mummy. I remember that one. That one disappeared. Yeah, 92. That makes sense why I remember that one. And it makes sense why I don't remember this one. Because I was born in 84. And this one, apparently, Fruit Bite, was from 74-75 to 1983. It's a werewolf. He was discontinued in 1982. A Fruit Brute. Oh, I'm sorry, Fruit Brute, not Fruit Bite. Fruit Brute box shows up occasionally in Quentin Tarantino movies. It appeared in Pulp Fiction, a scene which Vincent calls Lance on his cell phone. Lance is eating a bowl of Fruit Brute, and Reservoir Dogs in Mr. Orange's apartment. Really? I did not know that, but I'm really shocked because I always wondered why there was never more monsters. Apparently, there was more monsters. I feel kind of surprised. I've learned something more even with the damn series. This is pretty fun. I like this. Yummy Mummy. This is one I do remember. Is a mummy and was available from 87 to 92. It did not have a very long runtime. I mean, hell, even the Fruit Brute had a longer run than that. He was also available as Fruity Yummy Mummy uh, from 88 to 90. Fruity Mummy Yummy was self described as an artificial fruit flavor frosted cereal with vanilla flavor marshmallows. Technically, Yummy Mummy was not classified as a monster cereal by General Mills. Oh, really? Okay, that doesn't make. That's kind of stupid. How would Yummy Mummy not be considered one of the monster cereal? But Fruity Yummy Mummy, that is. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Uh, from 95 from the 1995 movie and 98 video appeared on boxes of Frankenberry and Count Chocula in October 98. He was also marshmallow shape along with Wendy the Witch in the cereal. Now I kind of let's see, we got I wasn't really wanting to go on this far through it, but hell, it kind of surprised me with the monster cereals because that's actually something I never knew. I just didn't. That surprises me about the werewolf. I'm really blown out of the water. We got the Buzzbee Honeybee, late 70s to early 1980s. Yeah, that bee is still around, isn't it? An earlier bee design is shown on the left, with a more current design on the right. He was officially named Buzzbee on, which I didn't know that, but apparently he's named Buzzbee. On April 6th of 2000 and early 2004, Honey Nut Cheerios launched a whole new campaign directed at kids. The bee is no longer tempting people's tummies with the taste of nuts and honey. He's back in the hive. The hive that's nuts about honey. To prove he's the best darn honeybee ever, Vinton Animation did the work on the first spot. Billy West voices the Honey Nut Cheerios bee to Sir Grapefellow. I guess I need to. Sorry, messages coming through. It is my birthday. Anyways, tally ho, Sir Grapefellow is a World War One flying ace who flew for his grape flavored oat cereal with sweet grape star bites marshmallows. Not okay. That was something in '72. I don't. Obviously, I'm not going to recall that one because I wasn't around to eat it. But do let me know if you are familiar with Sir Grapefellow because that means you're older than me. Yeah, no. Baron von Redberry. This feels like we're going with a theme here. Uh, Ashtong Baron von Redberry is der Berry goodest. Barry von Redberry. Baron von Redberry. 1972 was also a World War One flying ace for the other side. He patrolled the skies for his berry flavored oat cereal with sweet berry star bites marshmallows. So, Sir Grapefellow and Baron von Redberry. You gotta love 70s marketing. Wow, Wendell, Bob, and Quello? Quilo? Don't get mad at me. I told you about this. Wendell, 1987, is a gentleman of advanced age who wears glasses and a baker's apron. I guess that was Wendell there. He cooks up the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and French Toast Crunch. Originally, there were 3 bakers. Yeah, I do remember that. One tall, one short, and one Wendell. Oh, yeah, there was one tall, one short, and then one Wendell. Apparently, those 2 guys didn't even get the bother of a name. Well, Wendell, Bob, and no. They clearly got names because I just read them off up here. Officially, the other two bakers were named Bob and Quello, although their names weren't spoken in the commercials. Oh, apparently Wendell's the only one who can get known. And you know what? He's the only one. Like they said, he's the only one still around. Chumley and Tennessee Tuxedo Frostios. Seriously? 1960s Chumley, voiced by Bradley Bloke. Balk is a walrus. Tennessee Tuxedo is a penguin. Frostios was described. Was this made in the 60s? Wow. Because this is Frosty. I thought Frostios was definitely a. Frostios was one of a more modern day series. Maybe they just brought it back. Hoppity-Hopper, 1964, voiced by Chris Allen, is a frog. His big bear buddy is named Phil. Nothing about the cereal, just Hoppity-Hopper is a frog, and he's got a big bear buddy named Fillmore. Twinkle's an elephant. Twinkle, 1960, is a magical roto-tailed elephant that only cereal in the storybook package. She has many animal friends who appeared on boxes with her. Twinkles is the distinction of being has the distinction of being the first cereal named for its character, or vice versa. Twinkles were sweetened oat and corn shaped stars. Not familiar with them. Twinkle's Sprinkler. Then Crazy Cow. E.T. cereal. That one I do recall. Not like, see, that doesn't even make sense why I should recall that. I probably recall seeing pictures from around that era. I can't say that I actually recall seeing it on the shelves. I doubt I did. I remember seeing Ghostbusters and Ninja Turtles. I don't recall seeing E.T. on the shelf, but I do recall seeing that in the, it's familiar to me, I should say that. That's why it strikes a chord. But E.T. 1984. Then there's the Lone Ranger serials. There was Jurassic Park T-Rex Skeleton 97. Yes, I recall that one. I remember I do not. This is Colonel Cornburst and Hattie the Alligator. I don't remember that, but I do remember a cereal with an alligator. I don't know why. I feel like I remember another cereal with an alligator. I don't know. If you can think of one and you know a name of it, maybe throw it out there and perhaps it'll ring a bell. I don't know. I think I am done, even though we're almost all the way to the bottom here for this one. But I think I am done reading about cereal. And that is actually, you know what? We have made a hell of a long episode just off these few sites, and I am shocked and surprised at that. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. But this was the birthday episode for me, so, yay. I love that Paranormal Encyclopedia. I'm definitely going back to check that out. I recommend you do the same. All these, I showed the link, so I left the addresses at the beginning to where you need to go if you want to check them out. Hopefully you enjoy, and you enjoyed the episode. Most definitely, I hope that. And until next time, I'll see you then.